Sephiroth may very well be the textbook definition of a glass cannon. While the character has insane damage output, kill power, and range, as well as good aerial speed, he can struggle against rushdown characters due to his poor frame data and out of shield options. In this guide, I'll cover the basics of how to play Sephiroth in roughly 8 minutes, that way we're not wasting anybody's time sitting through a 30-minute training mode session with no edits and has no structure to follow. One last thing is to make sure you guys subscribe. I make high quality content like this on the regular, so if you haven't already, subscribe now for more Smash Ultimate guides. Alright, enough of me wasting your time, let's get this character down. Sephiroth's sword contains 3 separate hitboxes: the tip, base, and middle of the sword. The middle of the sword is the strongest part of his sword, followed by the tip, and finally the base being the weakest. This makes spacing all the more important, so try and engage your opponent from both the tip and middle range to maximize damage. Once Sephiroth reaches a certain percent, he gains his One Wing form, which grants Sephiroth a third jump, faster movement speed, as well as an increased damage output. While this doesn't affect Sephiroth's combo game much, it does improve his ability to land and secure stocks earlier. Learning to master the timing of Sephiroth's aerials are essential to properly applying pressure on stage. Combine your aerials with short hop fast falls to achieve maximum efficiency with these moves. Go into training mode and keep mashing the raw inputs to get a feeling for the timing with his aerials. If you're having trouble with the inputs, start by just short hopping, and then start to incorporate fast falls, and lastly implement the aerials. Up air is the trickiest due to having the longest startup coming out of frame 17. For up air, you can either do a short hop with no fast fall, or a full hop with a fast fall. Neutral air is very important to master the timing of because it's Sephiroth's primary combo starter, as well as his best out of shield punish. It can combo into itself, forward tilt, forward air, and back air at low percents. At mid percents, it can also start to combo into up air. Approaching with neutral air can be tricky since it doesn't have much range, and you can't cross it up with most characters. Instead, look for opportunities in which your opponent leaves themselves open to punish with a nair combo. For example, if someone whiffs a move, spot dodges early, or lands an unsafe move on shield, nair is your fastest out of shield option. Forward air is one of your primary poking and spacing tools in neutral. Unlike most of Sephiroth's attacks, the sweet spot is actually at the tip of the blade. The move has a lingering hitbox, which is useful for landing. Use this to apply pressure from a distance or call out jumps. Forward air is safe on block and can also be used to edgeguard off stage. Back air serves a similar purpose to forward air. Back air is slightly slower but more powerful. It is another great spacing tool in neutral and is great at catching double jumps or air dodges in order to secure kills. At low to mid percents, forward air and back air are perfect for creating tech situations that can be punished with a dash attack, grab, or shadow flare. Up air is a massive aerial strike that reaches in front, above, and behind Sephiroth. This move is perfect for juggling or applying pressure underneath platforms, as well as securing kills with its deadly sweet spot. It is the perfect move for tech chasing on platforms, as it can cover every tech option on platforms so long as it is timed correctly. Since the move is so slow, it is important to master its unique timing to avoid landing before the move comes out. Otherwise, you'll be giving yourself 21 frames of landing lag for nothing, which is really bad. Dash attack is a huge lunge forward that covers a lot of ground. Use this move to punish missed techs, as well as cover bad landings or tech rolls. It is also a great kill option at high percents. Forward tilt is another great move for punishing bad techs or whiffed moves. If an opponent tries to land into you with an aerial, you can drift back and to reverse a forward tilt to punish their aggression. The sweet spot is really important when it comes to securing kills, otherwise the move is quite weak. Up tilt is mainly used to catch your opponent's landing and to apply pressure on platforms. Up tilt is able to poke at even the middle platform on battlefield. Like forward air, its sweet spot is at the tip of the blade. It also has a front hitbox in order to scoop up opponents, which can kill at higher percents. Its utility is somewhat limited due to its extremely linear hitbox, and you'll oftentimes find more success with moves like up air or up smash due to their wider hitboxes. Sephiroth's grab may be one of the worst grab hitboxes in the game, however landing them can be fairly rewarding. At extremely low percents, up throw combos into up tilt unless you DI out. At later percents, it can set up for up air juggles. Down throw is Sephiroth's best combo throw, which can combo into forward air, raw back air, and up air at low percents. However, you are able to DI away from some of these combos. At mid percents, you can still potentially combo into forward air. Forward throw is great for setting up tech situations at low to mid percents, and back throw can sometimes bait an air dodge or jump, leading to a free back air punish. Shadow Flare is a very important part of Sephiroth's kit and can completely change the situation of a fight. If your opponent is hit with Shadow Flare, they have 5 seconds until it attacks them. During this time, the opponent may either try to play defensively or be aggressive to get you away so they can freely shield the attack. The easiest thing to do here is to play around their panic options and send them off stage, which can result in an early stock. The easiest way to land Shadow Flare is when tech chasing and punishing a whiff landing from your opponent. Neutral comes in 3 different forms: Flare, Mega Flare, and Giga Flare. Flare goes the farthest, doing the least damage, and Mega Flare travels a shorter distance but has more damage and knockback. Giga Flare is the strongest but takes just over 2 seconds to fully charge up. If you keep holding down special, you can cancel the charge at any time by shielding, jumping, air dodging, or rolling. It can also be B-reversed and wave bounced. At low to mid percents, a flare can combo into aerials. Now that we know how some of his core moves work, we can begin to cover some fundamentals to finding success with Sephiroth. Sephiroth thrives off of reading your opponent's defensive options and punishing them hard. Once you can create an opening, Sephiroth is great at forcing tech situations which you can punish with a variety of moves. He also has great ledge trapping options. Forward air and back air are still great for catching any and all ledge getups, as well as forward tilt, which is great for punishing rolls, getup attacks, and neutral getups. If you position yourself correctly on ledge, you can actually cover all 3 of these options in one forward tilt. Up air is also great at covering jump from the ledge and can kill fairly early with a sweet spot. All of Sephiroth's smash attacks are great at covering specific getups. Forward smash can cover the same options as F tilt, however it is much more high risk, high reward. Up smash can cover jump from the ledge due to its massive anti-air hitbox. Down smash can apply deadly shield pressure and is safe on shield when spaced. It can also poke out recoveries that don't snap the ledge. If your opponent's shield has only a bit of damage, down smash is perfect for shield breaks. The move is significantly weaker if it pokes the air rather than on the stage. Down tilt is perfect for 2-framing recoveries and hitting opponents who stall on the ledge for too long. It can also be a quick punish tool on stage to set up for a juggle. Down air has a massive hitbox during the beginning of the move, and can pierce through platforms, catch recoveries, as well as punish over extensions when you're trying to land. Try to avoid spamming this move to land, however, as it is easily punishable. Giga Flare is a deadly ledge trap due to its massive, high damage and long-lasting hitbox. It can cover every single ledge option when timed correctly. The best thing an opponent can do is drop the ledge and risk a regrab, or get past it quick enough before its detonation. Sephiroth is very susceptible to rushdown characters due to his poor frame data and lack of good out-of-shield options. This can lead him struggling against characters who are constantly in his face and comboing him into oblivion. Needless to say, this character's disadvantage is less than desirable. However, there are a few things that old Sephi has up his sleeves to combat this type of pressure. Jab is a fairly solid jab to get overly aggressive opponents off of you. It comes out on frame 5 and actually has a fairly sized hitbox. Use this to keep your opponent in check when they try to break your personal bubble. Up Special is Sephiroth's recovery tool that can be used in 8 different directions. After holding Up Special for long enough, your Blade Dash will turn into Octoslash. Blade Slash has a shorter distance, but it always snaps the ledge. Octoslash goes farther, but it doesn't automatically snap the ledge. Octoslash is great for protecting your recovery from edge guards, however your startup leaves you wide open. It can also catch unsuspecting opponents who stand too close to the ledge. Sephiroth's counter, like any other counter, is great for blocking predictable incoming attacks. It can block projectiles, however it cannot reflect them. Even if the counter is not activated, it'll still have a small hitbox at the end of the animation. This counter is particularly useful for edge guarding. And with that, that should be everything you guys need to know to master the basics of Sephiroth. If you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments. Also, be sure to subscribe and share the video to help support small channels. Be sure to join my Discord server, link in the description, to participate in my live streams and potentially appear in a future video. Until next time.